On Christmas Eve, while the world slept peacefully, one family's life burned to ashes. 5 children, gone. No bodies, no remains, no explanation. This is one of America's most chilling unsolved mysteries: the disappearance of the Sodder children. The Sodders were a hard-working Italian-American family in Fayetteville, West Virginia. George, Jenny, and their 10 children lived a simple, joyful life. But underneath the warmth of the holidays, something dark was brewing. On December 24th, 1945, the Sodder home was filled with holiday excitement. 5 of the older children stayed up late, playing with new toys. It was the last time they were ever seen. Around 1 a.m., Jenny Sodder woke to the smell of smoke. Flames were already crawling across the house. She and George managed to escape with 4 of their children, but 5 others were still inside. Maurice, Martha, Louis, Jenny, and Betty, all trapped on the 2nd floor. George tried everything. He tried climbing to their window. His ladder? Gone. He tried starting his truck, but both trucks refused to start. Within 45 minutes, the Sodder home collapsed into smoldering ash. The fire chief inspected the ruins the next day, and what he found shocked everyone. There were no bodies, no bones, no teeth, no clothing, nothing. Experts later stated that even in a house fire, bones should remain. Even crematoriums, burning hotter and longer, leave fragments. The Sodder children didn't die in that fire. They were simply gone. As the weeks passed, strange discoveries began to surface. The Sodders' ladder, always kept beside the house, was found thrown down a steep embankment. Both of George's trucks, working perfectly earlier that day, suddenly failed to start during the fire. Investigators found the phone line wasn't burned. It had been cut. Jenny recalled a stranger who had visited the home weeks earlier, asking about the children and the wiring. A witness claimed to see a man throwing a ball of fire at the house just before the blaze began. And then, reports of sightings started pouring in. Rumors spread that the children had been kidnapped. People claimed to see them at a Charleston hotel. A school teacher in Florida reported seeing 4 children matching their description. One photograph mailed to the Sodder family claimed to show Louis, decades older. The meaning of the message remains unknown. For decades, George and Jenny refused to believe their children died in the fire. They built a giant billboard along Route 16, begging for information. They hired detectives. They traveled across the country chasing leads, clues, whispers. They died, never knowing the truth. To this day, the disappearance of the Sodder children remains one of America's greatest unsolved mysteries. Did the Sodder children perish in the fire, or were they taken, stolen away in the night? One thing is certain: 5 children vanished, and the truth burned with the house. This is Unexplained Vault, and this was the Sodder children mystery. Like, subscribe, and join us as we explore more stories the world cannot explain.